어디까지 했지? 헐. 병참 창교랑 대화하기, DBC경이랑 말하기, 대장이랑 말하기.
What the?
페이파.
God bless you. What troubles you?
Sir Robard sent me to you. He said you have to build a trebuchet.
Indeed. A trebuchet that can smash the walls of Tamburg. I, a mining engineer. What do I know of war machines? I'll never manage it on my own.
Well, I'd like to help you, but how? I don't know anything about trebuchets either.
Actually, there is a way you could help. Conrad Keyser came to Sasso recently. If you could get him to come here, it would save my skin.
Conrad Keyser? Who's he?
He's a scholar who studied medicine, but he also designed siege engines. He even took part in the siege in Nicopolis, together with Sigismund.
He was with Sigismund.
It's not so straightforward. They quarrelled after the battle, after Conrad blamed their defeat on Sigismund.
I don't suppose he took that too well.
Quite. That's what led to Conrad being banished from Prague and making a base at Bethlen Castle.
Banished? Like a common criminal?
He was a member of the court and a doctor and a master engineer, so nothing quite that bad befell him. I've even heard he has a whole host of wise men with him and they're writing some book together.
What's he doing here in Sasau?
They sent him over here to help with building the monastery. No doubt they had to pay handsomely to get him.
And how am I supposed to get him here? Abduct him?
Well,
납치?
only if all else fails. We need his cooperation. Try having a word with him. By all accounts, he hates Sigismund.
All right, I'll do what I can.
Thank you, Henry. Maybe we will build that trebuchet after all. May the Lord watch over you.
얘랑 대화하고 DBC경. 여기에 없나? 아, 여기에 없네? 아, 잠깐만, 뭐 이렇게 많아?
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
흠.
Yeah. Yeah.
어? 대화해야 되는데? 자면 안 되는데?
I'm at your service, Sir Knight.
How are we doing with the food?
Who wants to know? One of their lordships?
No, I just wondered if there was anything you're short of.
Oh, I see. The lordling is wondering if we're in urgent need of anything. Well, to tell the truth, we don't have much meat. They bring it round often enough, but never as much as they should.
Yes, I've heard something like that.
I'll say. Every other man's moaning on about it. The gamekeepers are doing all they can, but they can't keep up. So if you know how to help them out, bring it right here. I'll take care of the rest.
Fine, I'll keep that in mind.
고기.
Do we have any beer?
고기도 구해야 되고.
Christ, I wish we did.
맥주?
Our ale's all gone and we've drained the local inn dry.
That's bad news.
Don't I know it? You can't go and catch a beer in the woods either. But if you happen to know about some, let's hear it. News like that'd refresh me almost as much as a drink. And the lads, too.
I brought you some meat.
Stack it over here.
200개 구해와야 되네?
What's going on? You said you were bringing meat. Take care now.
200개. 일어나십시오.
Why are you waking me?
대화 좀 합시다.
Waking me.
Yeah.
도망갔나? 사람이 없지? 대장장이는 또 어디 간 거야? 요즘 다 팔아야 되는데? 그 설마 애들이 타고 있는 말 잡아가지고 그런 거 아니야? 아, 이거 팔질 못해서 빠른 이동을 못하네.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Greetings. What business have you?
How do you feel, Sir Divish? How's the shoulder?
I felt better, boy. I feel awful, truth be told. And my shoulder's paining me.
아,
Let someone
일단은
tend to the wound and you'll soon be better.
고기를
Flesh can be
구하고
healed, perhaps. But the
맥주
spirit.
또
Henry, can you
물어보고
do something for me?
What
또
is it you
뭐지?
need, sir?
I need a priest as well as a physician. The
사제랑
closest was in
치료사.
Rovna, but I don't know what happened to him. And then there's the one from Uzhitz. What's
우지츠.
his name?
Godwin. But why would you need a priest? The
야,
wound will heal,
바쁜데?
especially with the help of one of the monks.
It's not about me. I've got a lot of wounded here that won't see morning, and dead men, and I have to confess my sins. See you later.
됐나? 이제 대화 다 했나? 대장이랑 얘기 못한 게 좀 고기를 200개 사는 거는 또 조금 에바겠지? 역시 사냥을 해야겠지?
Yeah. Yeah.
소도 근데 애들 키우는 소 아닌가?
Yeah.
길바닥에 다니는 소를 잡을 수 있나요?
Yeah.
아니면 그냥 노루
Yeah.
사냥터 가가지고 노루 잡고. 아, 노루 잡는 게 좀 귀찮아. 애들 개 빨라가지고. 활 안 그래도 못 쏘는데. 아, 목격자가 없으면 된다.
Yeah.
그것도 맞는 말이긴 해.
Yeah.
나 여기 처음 오나? 그렇네. 나 여기 처음 오네? 어머 세상에. 마을이 있는지도 몰랐어. 술집.
Mother of God! You look like you've been assaulted.
여기 아닌가?
I hope I can be of help to you, Knight.
I
아,
need to bring a few kegs of beer back to Talmberg.
I'm a few kegs short myself, and once I run out, my regulars will go elsewhere.
여기도 없어?
How are things here?
Oh, fair enough.
I suppose.
아니, 어머나? 어서오세요? 잠깐만. 여기서도 못 가져가면 딴 데 물어봐야 되나? 아, 그렇네. 다 이렇게 B가 있구나. 한 번씩 들려봐야 되나 보다. 와우. 와우. 헉, 대장장이. 제일 필요한 거야. 다 갖다 팔아. 다 갖다 팔아도 괜찮을까? 어차피 많으니까. 아, 제가 돈이 없을 수도 있겠다. 와, 조짐. 개무거운.
I'm glad to see you.
어, 350원? 엄청 없네? 근데 이 정도로 없을 줄은 몰랐는데.
See you later. See you later.
다시 470원이 생겼으니까. 아, 그럼 이거 비싸다. 헐, 돈이 너무 없어, 저 사람. 얼마 팔지도 못했어. 빨리 이걸 해치우든가 해야지. 어서오세요. 좋아요. 여기 와서 콜라드 키저 찾기랑 치료사 찾기.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'll come to ask for help.
Again? Such trying times we live in. God is testing us all. So what is it you need?
Their lordships have laid siege to Talmberg, and the brigands have wounded Sir Divish and many other people. I'm to ask if the monastery might send someone to help.
These are tragic times.
Quiet!
Fortunately, I've only a little work left to do here. So I'll gather my
바로
things
가준대.
and set off for Talmberg.
대단하네.
Thank you, Father. May God reward you 1,000 times.
Take care now.
이거랑
Do you
콘라드
happen to know
키죠.
the whereabouts of Conrad Kieser?
And what do you want from the old buzzard? Never mind. What do I care? It's the big house in the courtyard by the monastery.
엄청 싫어하는데? 뭐지? 아까 얘기할 땐 착한 사람이었는데.
Could do with a bite to eat.
I'm honored that a knight such as you takes an interest in me.
Whose house is this?
It's our local custodians, the most esteemed Sir Sebastian, Baron von Berg.
What does the custodian do anyway?
Well, he's meant to look after the local community and keep the peace.
But
in fact, he seems more interested in robbing everyone blind.
I'm much obliged.
Don't mention it.
키자
Is this where
선생님.
Conrad Kieser lives?
Indeed, the world-renowned Conrad Kieser.
I need to speak to him.
Oh, really? Whatever for?
이건가? 페이퍼?
Tobias Fayfar has sent me. He's asking Master Conrad for help with the siege of Talmberg.
It must be important then. Go in. Well, I don't know how he can help from here. Here's the key. May the Lord watch over you.
이거 실패하면 납치해야 돼, 우리. 일단 문 혹시 모르니까 닫아놓고. 뭐야, 누가 열었어, 다시? 누구 나갔어?
Good health to you.
You wouldn't happen to know about a brawl that happened here not long ago?
잠깐만, 키자 얘기가
Apparently it
없네.
involved two carpenters who were being treated here. And they were fighting with a monk?
I don't have a clue. Bye.
아, 나갔네. 나가지? 없네, 집에. 여기 있다. 일단 석이다.
I hope I can be of help to you, knight.
Do you happen to know the whereabouts of Conrad Kieser?
And what do you want from the old buzzard? Never mind, what do I care? It's the big house in the courtyard by the monastery. Take care now.
근데 뭐야, 애들 왜 다 싫어하지? 여기였군. 이야.
By the horn of Joshua, you startled me.
들어오라면서요.
I thought you were urban. What do you want?
Sir Tobias Fayfar, the master builder and engineer from Skalitz, sends his greetings.
Fayfar? Tobias Fayfar? I've heard of him. He invented an interesting mining machine. What does he need?
Sir, have you heard what's been going on in Talmberg?
I've heard a thing or two. Is it true the castle's been taken?
It has, and we want to take it back. Master Fafar has been given the task of building a trebuchet, but he's not sure he can manage it.
I doubt it myself. Building siege engines is an entirely different kettle of fish than mining. Damn, I'd like to rain some boulders on those heathens of Sigismund's. But that can't be done with a quill and parchment, and I can't leave here right now.
Why can't you leave?
That's a long story. I was a little, more than a little, critical of Sigismund's efforts at Nicopolis. And it might surprise you to know, after that defeat, he didn't particularly appreciate my criticism. Then, when Sigismund abducted the king, I didn't feel too secure in Prague, so I left. Perhaps left is the wrong word. Some might say I was banished. In any case, I went to Bethlern Castle.
They locked you up in Bethlern?
Not quite. It's a royal castle. They leave me to my own devices there.
아무튼 눈에 띄면 안 되는
Frankly,
건가?
this so-called banishment has been a bit of a blessing. I have peace and quiet to attend to my opus and a band of able assistants. Although I have lost quite a few of my patrons thanks to all this unrest.
And why are you here in Sasa?
To be honest, I need the money.
Money, sir? You don't seem like a man who lives in want.
Dear me, no. I don't need it to support myself. It's to fund my opus. That's why I agreed to help with the construction of the monastery. So you see, I can't simply take my leave.
What is it you're working on, sir?
Belli Fortis, a great book of war machines and weapons, my opus magnum, my legacy. All you have seen here are but snippets of my great work. Mark my words. One day, our whole world will be run by machines and inventions not yet dreamed of.
Of course. Any day now, they'll power fields and milk our cattle.
그러고 있긴
what did you
하지.
say?
Oh, nothing. Just thinking aloud about things for battle. Could I help you escape, perhaps?
Who says I want to?
But you said you couldn't leave, sir.
Young man, I can't leave because I gave my word I'd help with the building of the monastery here. And my word is my bond. I have no intention of sneaking away like some criminal.
Could I not just pay off the master builder for your services?
I doubt it. Carol is only interested in the construction. As long as he has the money to pay the craftsman's wages, that's all he needs.
Ah, as long as he has enough for wages, you say?
Yes, what are you thinking?
어? 지급할 돈이 없게 만들라고?
Couldn't Carol be persuaded somehow? After all, the defense of the province is at stake.
돈을 훔쳐야
I
되나?
realize that,
알바인데?
but Sasa Monastery
아닌가?
has always kept its neutrality. What's more, the abbot isn't here at present, and without his permission, Carol won't be persuaded. But I might have another idea.
What do you suggest?
Carol received his commission in writing. If you found it, we could copy the abbot's seal and signature on our own document.
That's a curiously interesting idea.
My inventiveness has many applications. I could be back here before the abbot, so he won't even know I was gone.
How do I get my hands on the commission?
It will be somewhere in his quarters. You'll need to get it quickly and put it back before he notices it's gone. I suggest waiting until evening. That's when Carol usually goes to the tavern to play dice. He's fond of his dice.
저녁에
Maybe you can take
몰래
advantage of
들어가서?
that somehow.
Right. I'll see what I can do.
그러면은 정리를 한번 해보자. 돈을 떨어지게 하는 거. 주사위를 이겨먹어서 돈을 뺏거나 단순히 털어먹기. 그리고 명령서를 훔치기. 아이, 둘 중에 하나만 선택을 하면 되긴 하겠구나. 그러면 둘 다 한 번씩 해볼까? 어차피 저녁에 가야 되니까 한번 집을 갔다가 집 실패하면 주사위 굴리러 가고, 주사위는 내가 이길 자신은 그렇게 없기 때문에 뭐 훔치는 게 편할 수도 있어. 일단 장소가 여기가 아닌 거지? 저 건너편인가? 여기? 우리 일단 사람 확인. 그리고 저녁 때까지 여기 숨어 있다가 조심스레 한번 들어가 보는 걸로. 저녁 되려면 좀 한참 멀었네. 없나? 문제는 어디 있는지 모름. 찾아야 돼. 아, 이건가 보다. 아니다. 아니었다. 잠깐만. 설마 몸에 있나? 집에 있는 게 아니라? 아, 2층. 뭐야, 자고 있잖아? 사람이 있었네? 잠깐만. 이거 아니면은 사람인 줄. 제가 저장을 안 해가지고 저장하고 옷도 좀 벗고 상자들도 까봐야겠다. 뭐야, 못 가네? 다 어려워가지고? 나 잠깐 큰일 난 것 같은데? 확실히 명령사는 집에 있는 것 같아. 좀 더 찾아볼까? 아니, 그런 건 안 찍었는데? 설마 박스 안에 있는 게 맞나? 술 먹으면 잘 따는 거? 그런 거 없긴 하네. 레벨이 일단 너무 낮아서 쟤네 어려운 애들을 따지를 못해. 그러면 주사위 굴리러 가볼까? 박스를 못 따네 아예.
야!
자, 일단 저장해놨으니까 실패하면 불러오게 하자. 킹쩔 수 없다.
야!
도박에 일단 모든 걸 한번 걸어보는 걸로. 여기 있구만.
I hear you like to play dice.
Always.
한판 하시죠.
Why?
걸린 돈이 얼마지
Why
근데?
did I ever agree to this?
돈 다
Lose
뺏으려면은
my shirt again.
많이 걸어야 될 텐데.
Use your head, man. You'll lose everything.
야금야금. 뭐야, 쟤 주사위 왜 저래? 개고수네?
How can you still... Hang on. It was me that threw that. This will be the one.
뭐야?
No, I didn't.
Over here. I'd like to play.
아니 이상하다. 돈을 오히려 뺏기겠는데? 왜 이렇게 잘 나와?
Jesus, what do I have to do to get a drink here? Cheers. I'd like something to eat.
Now you.
Here you are, and good health.
Use your head, man. You'll lose everything.
I'll be right back to that.
졌는데?
Hey, I'm dying of thirst here.
I was lucky. But that's what it's all about.
아, 주사위? 먹은 적 있는 것 같은데? 아닌가? 버렸나? 그랬을 수도 있어. 자, 한 번 더 해.
Good health to you.
아, 뭐야, 얘기를 할 수 있네. 한 번만 더
I
해.
hear you like to play dice.
Always.
겨우 50원 가지고.
Your fame precedes you, but it won't get the better of me.
I'll have a beer.
We'll see. God's holy hat.
하하, 나이스.
I'm hungry. I'd like a bite to eat.
Not afraid of anything? That's it.
One ale, please.
Here, enjoy it.
This will be the one.
My pleasure.
아니?
Your turn.
이게 무슨 일이지?
Here. Coming right up.
Use your head, man. You'll lose everything.
Coming right up.
No harm. Now, if it came after 3 ones.
Cheers!
We'll see.
역전 뭔데?
Cursed luck.
아, 나이스.
Tankard here.
응? 뭐야 또?
This will be the one.
이렇게 사기꾼이네. 정정당당하게 하자.
No, I daren't.
나왔다.
About time it went my way. Ah, come on. It's time I had a throw. That's why it pays to be cautious.
아니! 냠냠!
A tankard of ale.
That'll do.
이거 정신적인 충격이 좀 큰데?
Hey, I'm dying of thirst here.
또 나왔다. 또 나왔는데 뭐지 이거 조작된 건가? 이상한데 뭔가? 제발 아니 제발 이거 설마 또 꽝 나면 나 진짜 제발 한 번만
If
더
I was in your shoes, I'd
기회를
pass while
줘.
the going's good.
Here we are.
그래 이제 여기서 근데 여기서 욕심 부려봤자 이미 졌네 나름.
I've only got
이미.
2 hands.
아니 나 이겼다. 아니 이겼다. 아니 아 끝난 거였네. 아 매수하세요.
Those are my last goddamn groschen.
이제 이 돈은 제 겁니다. 돌려받으실 수도 있습니다.
I've just realised, without that money, you'll be short of coin for
콜라드
Conrad's
가져갈
wages,
테니까
won't
돈 줄게 이건가?
Fucker.
you? What a shame. But I'll gladly give you your money back.
What?
If you allow Conrad a short sabbatical in Talmberg.
That's
맞네. 콜라드 데리고 가면 돈 줄게. 이러면은
Agreed
이제
then?
서로 좋잖아?
I'll give you 1 week.
오케이 오케이. 아 겨우 100원이었어? 콜라드 그냥 내가 1000원 주고 데리고 갈 수 있었으면은 그냥 주는데.
Yeah.
와 주사위 이겨서 다행이다.
Yeah.
아마 저기도 자고 있었겠지? 여기서 그냥 우리도 하룻밤 자고 아침에 얘기하자. 아! 너무 이른 아침이라 밥이 없음.
They're after me!
Oh?
Sweet Jesus, I knew this day would come!
What? Who is? Carol said you can leave and...
Leave? I can't even set foot outside
Where,
the
where?
door! Not now!
Please, calm down and tell me what's going on.
They're after me!
Who? Who's after you?
Sigismund's people, of course!
Why would they be after you?
Because he's never forgiven my criticisms of Nicopolis. Now he's decided to pay me back. What am I to do?
What makes you think someone's after you?
When I was on my way to Sassau, I saw Baron Pekar in Kostelitz. He was with Sigismund on the crusade, as was I. Now I've been told he was seen at the local tavern. And a stranger's been creeping around the gardens here late at night. My God, there are signs someone was trying to force the door. They're after me, Henry. The Lord preserve me. They want to kill me.
자, 그럼
Take it easy.
가서
If someone's after
확인해드리겠습니다.
you, I'll see to it. I'll have a sniff
야,
around
얘
the
한
town
명
and lie
때문에
in wait
시간
for him.
너무 잡아먹는데.
I don't know. What if he sneaks past
나 할
you?
거 많은데.
He won't, I promise. I'll hide in the garden, and if anyone starts creeping around after dark, I'll
해가
catch him.
지고.
You will, won't you? Good, good. And be sure to hide well. If he sees you, he won't come.
자정에? 아이고 뭐야. 가정이면은 아직 좀 시간이 있네.
I'm at your service, Sir Knight.
I need to bring a few kegs of beer back to Talmberg.
I've hardly any beer left, but I've got a lot of goat's milk. Do you think that might lift their spirits?
염소젓도 괜찮지 않나? 안 받아가나?
May the Lord watch over you.
이제 여기도 없네, 맥주가. 곤란하네. 여기도 마을이 있나 보다. 너 한 번도 안 간 곳인가 보네? 우지츠도 들려야 되고? 그러면은 자정에 이제 할 일이 있으니까 여기서 그냥 사냥 좀 하다가 고기를 좀 구해놓고 있자. 가져갈 때까지 고기가 안 상하면 좋을 텐데. 아니 뭐야? 어머! 어머, 당신 뭐야? 도적이야?
I feel quite hungry.
뭐 도적은 어쩔 수 없지. 아! 잠깐 잘못 버렸다. 아, 빵! 빵이 떨어졌어.
What? Show what's going on up? Jesus Christ, a thief!
아니, 바닥에 있는 거 주웠는데요? 미친 건가 저거? 바닥에 있는 거 주운 거라고. 아니 아까 도둑 쓰러트린 사람은 놔두고 왜 땅에서 빵 주운 사람한테 왜 저러는 거임? 도둑이 그냥 도둑이 아닌가? 선량한 도둑인가? 아, 여기다. 여기 다 도망갔네. 아, 거지 같은 활쏘기 해볼까? 얘들아 멈춰봐. 이렇게 했을 때 저 때는 한두 마리는 죽던데. 맞았다. 한 마리 맞았다. 맞았다. 맞는 소리 아니야 이거? 축 소리? 한 마리 컷. 와 뭐야 이거 애벌레야? 아닌가? 근데 이거 200개 구하기엔 좀 빡세겠다. 저때 100개를 구해서 간 적이 있긴 한데 시간이 좀 많이 걸렸거든요? 한 마리 어딨어? 화살. 화살이 생각보다 많이 없네? 오케이. 나름 괜찮을지도? 불쌍해. 오케이. 3마리 좀 잡으면 될 것 같은데. 아까 한 마리 더 있었지 않나? 도망갔나? 토끼다. 어디지? 이거 토끼 아니었나? 아니네. 토끼는 너무 작아서 안 보여. 저기다. 아이고. 너무 예측샷. 오케이. 잘하는데? (135개) 아이 좋아요. 잘 모으고 있어. 개 무거워. 근데 이게 방부제가 말한테 넣어놔도 똑같을라나? 아이고 말도 근데 무게가 많이 차서 많이는 못 넣겠다. 아니 근데 왜 노루고기가 훔친 거야? 내가 잡은 건데 왜 훔친 거지? 주인이 따로 있는 거였나? 노루 애들이? 내가 주인 있는 노루를 죽인 걸까? 아, 저기 또 있다. 아유, 잠깐만. 아이고, 잠깐만. 됐나? 오케이. 여기 한 마리만 더. 저기다. 저 뭐지? 토끼인가? 뭐야, 맞은 줄 알았는데. 오케이. 몇 개인지 모르겠네. 몇 개 모은겨. 됐다. 그러면은 고기는 됐으니까 고기 갖다 주고 올 시간이 있을까? 그니까 괜히 다 구해놨는데 썩으면 안 되거든요. 생각보다 빨리 구했어. 그리고 나 이거 1시간 걸릴 줄 알았는데 저때 100개 구할 때는 한 그 정도 걸렸던 것 같은데. 그냥 저기까지 가면 되니까 일단 말에 넣어놓자. 안 되네. 이거 어쩔 수 없다. 걸어가자. 걸어서 가자. 걸어서 가는 게 시간이 좀 늦게 가겠지? 무슨 일이 생기지만 않는다면? 뭐야, 당돌하고 멋진 녀석 이런 퍽이 있었나? 범죄를 저지르는 현장 가까이에. 아까 그건가봐. 빵 훔친 거. 미친. 장발장 됐네. 빵 하나 훔쳤는데요.
야.
잠깐 바닥에 던져놨다가 죽은 거긴 했지. 게다가 도둑인데. 도둑 때려 눕혀놓고. 길을 쭉 그냥 올라가면 되겠다. 이렇게. 그리고 꼭 자정 안에 돌아가기. 자정 안에 설마 안 갔다고 죽는 거 아니지, 걔. NPC가 죽는다는 그런 건 아니겠지?
야. 야.
다 왔어, 다 왔어.
야. 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 야.
잠깐만. 쟤랑 대화해야 되는데? 기다려봐. 잠시만. 기다려보십시오. 여기 고기만 갖다 놓고. 고기 안 상했죠? 와, 근데 이거밖에 안 왔는데 90이나 됐어 벌써? 되게 빨리 상한다. 얼마 안 됐는데? 확실히 좀 더 늦게 왔다면 상했을지도.
I brought you some meat.
Stack it over here.
다 줘. 딱 코네.
Great. If we're really going to have to storm the walls, then at least it should be with full bellies. Oh, and here's something for your trouble. Good luck to you.
오케이, 이제 고기는 줬으니까 맥주랑 저거만 하면 되고요.
야. 야. 야.
대화해야 돼. 잠시만요. 지금 안 되나? 뭐 순찰. 대화가 아예 안 되네. 아니 아까 대화하자고 할 땐 자더니 이젠 또 바빠? 젠장. 그러면은 이게 역청. 잠깐만. 이렇게도 가야 되네? 지금 몇 시야? 슬슬 가서 준비할까? 설마 여기 아닌데? 여기다. 시간 나쁘지 않네. 잠깐, 페이카에 대해서 알아보기도 있는데 이게 뭐지? 알아보고 나서 경계를 서야 될까?
야!
술집에 있었다 했으니까 술집 한번 들렸다가 그렇게 한번 해보자.
야!
I'm glad to see you.
Do you know
물어볼
anything
수
about a
있네?
master Paycar?
That nobleman that showed up recently. They say he's staying at the local inn. Good luck then.
더 알아보시오.
God save you.
Do you know anything about a master Paycar?
Of course. I've played dice with him at the inn. A decent man. Goodbye.
뭐야, 여기 있네?
God be with you.
Would you be master Paycar?
I would. With whom do I have the pleasure?
Henry, of Skalitz.
And what do you want from me, Henry of Skalitz?
To ask why you
이유가
come to Sasha.
뭡니까?
An interrogation, then, I see. On business, of course.
And who is it you're doing business with?
Why don't you ask about my mistresses instead? My trade partners are my own private concern.
이거 얘기를 해도 되나?
Stay away from Master Keezer.
Keezer? Conrad Keezer? Why should I want anything to do with him?
So he doesn't need to worry about you?
Worry? Good Lord, no.
아니라네?
Why? We were friends.
Right, that'll be
그럼
everything.
죄송합니다.
As the master instructs.
괜히 의심을 했군요. 그러면 일단 자정에 기다려서 누가 오는가 봐야겠다. 저 사람은 아니었다는 거네. 일단 내가 근처에 숨어 있는 걸 보면 안 올 수도 있으니까 좀 멀리 뭐 한 이 정도면 될라나? 이런 느낌? 무장을 다시 해놓고 천대기 수리 좀 해야 되네. 무장 해놓고 여기서 자정까지 잠깐만. 저장 한번 하고 어? 잠깐만, 이 집이 아니었나? 어디, 아, 저기구나. 착각을 했네요. 뭐야, 근데 아직 안 왔나? 내가 너무 늦었나? 가만히 있어 보겠삼. 설마 그런가? 아, 일부러 무장했는데 무장한 게 좀. 근데 아직 아무 일도 없는 거지? 만약 실패면은 실패로 뜨니까, 그죠? 그럼 다시 불러오게 하면 돼. 저장해놨어. 괜찮아. 말소리가 들리긴 해. 근데 어딘진 몰라. 안 되겠다. 너무 답답하다. 저기 있다. 당신 뭐야?
I've got you. You can't get away from me.
페이커 맞네.
What are you talking about?
Silence. For God's sake, I caught you in the middle of an assassination attempt.
Assassination? What are you on about?
You told me to my face you were here purely for business, that Master Keezer had no reason to fear you, and then I catch you sneaking up to his door.
Keezer? He's living here in the monastery?
Well, yes. Right here in this house. What's your business here?
It's all a terrible mistake. I've a long-standing arrangement with the custodian here, Sir Sebastian von Berg. I supply him with salt and spices, and I've come to realize how he's been cheating me repeatedly. The dispute's been running for a while,
신경 써서
and still
온
has
옷차림인데.
legs. So I wanted my money back, that's all. I've no quarrel with
조용히
Conrad.
들어가려고? 안 믿어?
I don't believe a word you say.
Well, sorry, but I'm telling the truth. I suppose there's nothing to be done about it, unless you intend to skewer me on the spot. But if it will help you sleep better, I'll stop creeping around here at night and find some other way to deal with the custodian. Take care now.
그래.
I'll have to get something to eat. I'm starting to get hungry.
도망가는 게 뭔가 수상한데? 아직 잠도 못 자고 있잖아.
Well, did you find anyone?
I did.
And?
You needn't fear. I kept watch the whole night and nothing happened. A few folk passed by, but nobody dangerous.
And what about Peka?
페이커 얘기 안
Are you
하나?
saying he has no malicious intentions?
None. He's just doing some trade with the
한다.
custodian. That's what brought him to where you were.
Well, if you're sure, but I'd still rather lie low for a while.
Come to Talmberg. You'll be surrounded by a whole garrison there.
그치.
Yes. Yes, I suppose that does make sense. Thank you, Henry. I'm in your debt. We'll meet at Talmberg.
된 거지 그러면? 내일 오기 전에 죽어 있는 건 아니지? 문 꼭꼭 닫고 주무십시오. 혹시 모르니까. 그러면은 일단 이 사람도 됐고 페이파한테 얘기해주고 숙군이랑 맥주. 아, 신부를 또 찾아야 되네. 신부가 우지층? 그렇다. 여기 한번 들렸다가 이렇게 가야겠구만요. 아침에 갑시다. 밥이 없네. 고기. 여긴 뭐 넣는 거야? 고기도 안 넣어지는데? 헐. 토끼고기 어떻게 먹음 그러면? 내가 따로 구워야 되나? 비 온다. 잠깐만. 요리하기. 그래, 이렇게 해야 되네. 그러면은 못 먹네요?
I have to eat something. My insides are shriveled up with the
가는
hunger.
길에 먹는 거 사자.
Yeah. Yeah.
밥 있다. 이러면 안 사도 되지. 저기까진 들어갈 수 있구나. 뭐야?
A well-chosen site. You want to strike the gate, do you?
왔구나.
We don't want to do more damage than necessary.
I quite understand. Sir Toth is holed up there, is he?
Just so, Master Conrad. I hear you have some accounts to settle with him.
Not entirely. I've done with him. Sigismund trusted him more than me in his campaign against the Ottomans, and we all know how that ended up.
How did it end up?
Badly, my lord. The flower of French knighthood was slain there. Sigismund fled for his life, and I did too, I must confess.
Be assured we shall not make the same mistake here. We do not intend to starve them into submission. but to break down the gate.
I am at your service, my lords. We will build the trebuchet quickly. It will be ready in a matter of days. And I can supply, for example, Roquetta to sweep the foe from the battlements.
Roquetta? I do not believe I've heard of such a term.
Roquetta are missiles filled with black powder with a touch hole at the bottom to ignite it. They shoot forward, something like a hand cannon, but without rocks. The rocket is the missile.
Oh.
I see. But we don't have black powder in these parts. Nor cannon.
Indeed. It should have occurred to me. But I am very fond of Roquetta, and I always think what Alexander the Great might have accomplished with them. I understand. We find ourselves in a conventional situation that demands a conventional solution.
I'm still hoping that Toth will see sense and parley with us.
He may well do so, especially when we set up the trebuchet on his doorstep.
얼마 안 남았네? 며칠만 있으면 완성된다 하니까 나도 빨리 해야 되구나.
Greetings. What business have you?
잠깐만.
I feel quite hungry.
얘랑 대화하는 게 있었는데?
I came to an agreement with Conrad.
He's already here. You wouldn't believe how clever that fellow is. Now we really will build that trebuchet. That I guarantee you.
Glad I could be of service.
앞에 뭐 싸우는 소리 난다.
I'm truly grateful to you. And the men will be too when the assault starts. Fine work. You've certainly saved many lives. I probably shouldn't, but go and have a look in my trunk. You might find something there you can use.
Thank you.
잠깐만.
Watch out.
뭐야? 누구랑 싸운 거야? 이게 뭐야? 페이카가 뭐 이미 죽어있네? 아 뭐지? 못 봤어. 때리고 있는 게 페이카였네. 페이카 죽이라는데. 뭐 아무튼 마무리만 해드리겠습니다. 페이카 이 자식 쫓아왔구만. 야간에 그 안 있었으면은 진짜 암살했겠는데? 큰일 날 뻔했어. 옆에 사람 잠도 자고 있네? 뭐야? 아니 또 미친 공사 소리 뭐야? 아 또 열받게 하네? 자 일단은 아니야 저거 드릴 소리 화장실 물 내리는 소리 봐봐 또 해. 갔다 올게요 화장실 좀. 베란다 막 보면은 뭐 베란다 바닥도 다 빼놨던데. 뭔가 크게 하는 듯. 일단 버나드 경이랑 대화를 좀 해봅시다. 저 사람이랑 대화하는 게 쉽지가 않아. 항상 바빠가지고.
야. 야.
얘는 뭐야? 아 경비병. 나 무슨 도적이 뭐 하는 줄 알았네?
야. 야.
버나드경. 아 잠깐 아까 페이파 괴짝도 어쩌고 했었는데 또 까먹고 안 했네. 저건가? 여기 안에 있는 건 아니지. 지금 뭐 계속 움직이고 있는 것 같아. 저거다.
God be with you.
대장님.
How are the men holding up?
They're a rabble. The out-of-towners are desperate to go home. And the locals, they've got nowhere else to go. So they're just generally complaining.
Are they causing trouble?
No trouble as such. It's true I've caught a few of them asleep on their watch. There's nothing a couple of lashes of the whip can't cure.
Well, there might be a simpler solution.
Whipping a man, simple enough. Just give one of them a beating, the others will remember. When they forget, do it again.
But then you'd have an injured soldier. It occurred to me a herbal potion might.
아, 이번엔
I
물약이네.
never heard of any wives' quackery helping troop morale. But Christ knows they could do with something to flush the booze out of them and keep their eyes open.
잠을 쫓을 만한 것을 만들 수 있는 약초꾼을 찾으세요.
What is your
내가
impression
만드는
of
건
Master
아니었구나.
Sir Hanush thinks he's insane. As crazed as one of those dung-smeared fools reciting the New Testament backwards in the street.
But what do you think?
Sometimes I think a little craziness is no bad thing. Master Keezer's seen and lived through a lot in his time in foreign lands. And those rockets he was talking about.
It all sounds like the babbling of a madman.
Maybe. But I'd like to see them. Shooting off.
이게 시대
Screaming through
저걸로
the sky like comets.
말도 안 되는 소리다
It'd be a sight to behold.
라고 하는 게 신기하다.
Good luck then.
그러면은 약초꾼은 가까이 있네. 그러면 나중에 우지츠 갈 때 약초꾼을 데려가고 일단은 숙꾼이랑 맥주 구하러 가자. 일단 쭉 가면 되네. 이건 뭐죠? 새로운 임무?
야.
여기?
The Lord be praised. What brings you to me? God be with you.
자, 누굴까? 저분이겠지?
God bless you. What troubles you?
I got hold of a sawbones to take care of our wounded.
Thank you. Most of them have already lost their homes. Their lives are all they
근데
have.
임무가 안 뜨는데?
How do you like Master Keezer, Sir Divish?
How
다른
do I
사람인가?
like him? As if it's not enough to hurl giant boulders at my castle, he wants to throw kegs of gunpowder.
I understand, but he has to do something.
Those boulders could hit my wife. And if they don't get her, the gunpowder could burn her to death along with Sir Radzi.
Yeah.
그치.
I'm sorry.
맞을 수 있지.
I know how you feel. I feel much the same. When we're done, what state will my castle be in? What will I do if the worst happens? What? Enough of that. Better to spend my time in prayer than worry. God.
마음이 착잡할 것 같아요. 보자, 임무 누구야?
Damn, why are you waking me?
How are things with you?
I'm worried. I've a bad feeling about all this.
How's that?
Well, I couldn't say. I just feel it in my guts. Like when you
배탈?
eat something bad and you have to keep running to the outhouse. Or maybe I ate something bad. Jesus, must you disturb me with such a thing when I'm fast asleep?
아니, 이 새끼가 잠이 와?
What do you want?
애들이 왜 다 애들이 왜 이래?
How are things with
나사
you?
하나 빠진 것 같은데 진짜?
It's a shit pile and no mistake. A good friend of mine was killed.
그러면
Sorry to hear it.
그럴 수 있지.
I only pray we kill every last one
미안합니다.
of them bastards. Then maybe I'll have some peace. You woke me over a thing.
임무가 여기가 아니구나. 좀 더 가야 되는가? 여긴가 보다.
Do you need any more help?
다른 도움?
Knowledge of herbal remedies always comes in handy. Listen up. We have some new brothers who are meant to help me with the wounded, but not all of them know their medicinal herbs as well as I'd hope. They'll have to be taught.
I'm not much of a teacher.
약초꾼을 구해올게요.
But you won't be doing any teaching, just helping me put together our new herbarium. I shall need all of the herbs mentioned in the old one.
네?
That sounds easy. I'll be right back.
하나씩 다
Don't be so
구해오라고?
sure. Some of the herbs are shy little things, prone to hiding from sight. When you've collected one of each, come back for your reward. One more thing. Bring me some old book or other. We'll scrape off the old ink to make a palimpsest, and use the blank pages for the herbarium.
An old book. Very well.
Take care now.
일단 다 있네? 뭐야? 뭐야, 나 다 있잖아. 책도 있어. 자요.
I've got those herbs you wanted.
Let me see if you have.
뭐야, 왜 다 있지?
Excellent. You have all the plants. I'll take those from.
완벽한 연금술사네, 진짜.
Did you remember to bring it?
I certainly did. Here it is.
낡은 책을 그냥 뭐 이거 쓰십시오.
Thank you for everything. I'll set someone the task of scraping away the old ink and making the herbarium.
It was my pleasure.
나이스. 다행이다. 없었으면 다시 구하기 좀 어지러웠는데 한 번에 돼버렸네? 그러면 이제 됐죠? 다시 숙군한테 가면 되겠다. 길이 일로 이렇게 쭉.
야!
어머, 왜 도망가. 우리는 저런 거에 관여하지 마. 아니 여기 또 야영지가. 아 미친. 길이 왜 이렇게 험해? 근데 잠깐만. 노래가 안 끝나. 끝나? 쫓아오진 않지?
I hope I can be of help to you, knight.
I'm looking for some pitch for Talmberg.
Already? What happened to the last lot we supplied?
I don't know, and it doesn't matter. Do you have any, or don't you?
I do. I had a buyer lined up, but it's been a while since he showed his face. What do you need it for?
Talmberg's been taken by a horde of brigands, so we're laying siege to it. We could use some pitch.
Christ,
이게 아마 옷
I hadn't heard the
차림에
news.
바뀌어서
Alright, it's all
대우가
yours.
다른 것
You gave us a
같아.
hand with that ginger when we needed it, and if it's for Sir Divish, I know
귀족
my
옷을
duty.
입으면
If you
귀족인
want
줄
to
알지
haul it away
않을까?
yourself, feel free, or I can get someone to deliver it to you.
Thank you.
지금
God bless you.
기사 완벽한 기사 옷이어가지고 애들이 막 기사님이라고 대우해줌. 보자. 그러면은 사람을 보내라고 전달해줘야겠네. 여기로 다시 가서 일단 여기 들렸다가